So welcome to the third interview of our series, and today we are talking about entrepreneurship and processes and procedures by which you can be successful doing your own thing in your own business. And today we have Juliet Mitchell with us. So Juliet, tell us a little bit about your business, your clients, your marketing, the structure of your business.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Juliet Mitchell, as Roger said. The name of my business is Eagles Wings Career Preparation and Workforce Development, LLC, and doing business as Eagles Wings, LLC. This is a personal and professional development company focusing on business and social etiquette. I cover a wide range of clients that are categorized as the 4 C's. The 4 C's are colleges and universities, communities and nonprofit organizations, corporations and businesses, and correctional institutions. For marketing, there are numerous personal development and professional development companies out there, both locally and nationally. My business offerings are not new, but different. Establishing oneself in that market, you have to be a reliable source and a trusted source. So developing a presentation, a hook, if you will, a motto or something to gain the interest of your audience, and so that they trust you and they want your work and you can demonstrate the value of your service. That is a challenge that I'll talk a little bit more about that later, which has been pretty challenging with me in creating and developing your brand. The look, the feel, the offerings, so that people will want your work. They will want you to come in and provide the training for them. All right.
So most people are scared to death or terrified of being self-employed. How did you arrive at that decision for yourself, and what was your route to take?
Well, I had an idea for a service that I believed would be beneficial, especially to small and medium-sized businesses. And working in the corporate arena, I didn't feel that that was going to come to light because that wasn't the focus of the business that I was in. However, I was a recipient of a lot of people coming into the workplace who had skill, but did not have the interpersonal skills in order to survive in the workplace, nor did they have the workplace experience and workplace ethics. So I believe that offering this on my own was the way to go. I tell you, it was kind of scary, but being prepared for when the opportunity to come is key. I had taken a small business class at an organization called NDC, which is Neighborhood Development Center, Neighborhood Development Corporation. So they're an organization that believes that in the power of the entrepreneur. So they made sure that you had everything that you need going in, from writing a business plan, creating a marketing plan within that business plan, all the way down to financing an incubator space for your business. So being prepared educationally, being prepared with the right documents, and actually having a plan of survival for your life. A lot of people have great ideas. They have the skills, they have the talent, but they may not be in a position of being able to leave their day job. If your business or your product is mostly moved during the daytime, during the business hours, you need to be available. So getting my personal finances in order so that I could have the time and space to develop was key as well.
So initially, what were some of the biggest obstacles that you had to overcome? And at what point did you know that you had truly made it as being an entrepreneur?
Okay. I would say some of the biggest obstacles is not being known in the arena. When a business or corporation is pretty established and they already have a following, then you're going by product name and reputation. So if you think Target, a new business come on the block, a new store that's discount and high end. Well, I don't know exactly what they do, so I'm going to go with someone that I know. I do know Target. So building that reputation was part of the challenge that I faced early on. And again, even though I had saved and kind of positioned myself financially so that I could survive by building, it takes a lot to start a business. And mine, the type of business training and development, didn't take as much as, say, starting a restaurant or retail store, something where there are hard, tangible products. But starting a service, you need quite a lot of money to put it into marketing and developing that plan so that the word get out about your business and that you have something to back that up.
So as you scan the environment of your business out into the world, what are the biggest trends that you see that have the potential to significantly impact what you do on a day in and day out basis?
Well, some of the trends are positive and some can be very challenging. For instance, social media. A lot of organizations and businesses have training online. I'm not there yet. I have taken some classes online, even some professional development classes. So people will say, oh, you need to be on YouTube or you need to offer online. I would love to do that, but that's not my skill area. So I would have to find someone, decide what's going to be online and what that would look like, and then be able to finance that product. Because keeping in line with the reputation that I've created, which is polished, poised, professional, I just don't want to do anything and put it up on YouTube. I want to have a polished presentation. That's going to take some time to develop. So that is a challenge as well. There's also the trend. I'm a baby boomer, and I will admit that. So with the millennials coming up with a lot of the social media and technology, the baby boomers are getting older. How do we meet in the middle? I feel like I have something that the millennials need. Millennials also have something that I need. So when we work together, we can build something great. I can help them with their social skills and their professional development. They can help me with technology. So they're able to come in and take the place of the boss when their boss retires because they have the interactive skill, the professional polish that they need.
So you've described some of your opportunities. Conversely, what are the threats that you see out in the marketplace?
Okay, one of the biggest threats is that when the economy shifts, the demand for certain things shift. And ever since I've been a professional working in the corporate arena, one of the areas that's cut first is training and development. Although companies or organizations say we need it, how can we get it without having to pay somebody to come in and do that training? Sometimes online can save some money. Sometimes developing someone in-house to do that training may be necessary as well. And then so when things are up, you can invest more. When things are down, where are the lean places? Oftentimes training and development is seen as one of the lean places, or we could do without for a while. Now, in my personal and professional opinion, without that edge, the long haul repercussions could work against that company. Here's an example. So a company decides they don't want to do customer service training. They hire someone in who has no customer service experience, and they go with what they know, what they've seen, common sense, but maybe their experience has been not to say that the customer is right. They haven't been taught how to greet, how to close out a sale, how to handle a disgruntled customer. Therefore, in the long run, the customer may not come back because they cut the customer service training. So I advocate for professional development. In particular, what I do is going to help with that social aspect. It helps someone to represent that company or organization at conferences, as meetings, in boardrooms, so that they're more polished and will be taken more seriously in those presentations.
So as you move through the next 5 years, what are the goals that you have for your business, and how do those align with your own personal goals?
As I shared a little bit earlier, I'm a boomer, and so I'm going to be preparing for retirement. I would like the business to continue even after I retire. So that succession planning is a big part of the next 5 years. Developing my material, my training material and presentations, training other people in that, making sure that the business is solid, has a solid financial foundation, has a solid service offering foundation, and that is financially viable so I could have someone come in and run the business even in my absence. So I'm working on solidifying that as well. And even if I decide to sell the company, I would like it to be a profitable business. I'd like for it to be attractive for someone to make me an offer as well. And I know that certain things need to be in place in order for that to happen.
So as the average NAU student goes through their education in business at the university, what advice would you give them if they have an interest in starting their own business?
All right. And I actually thought about this quite a bit. So what I have is that you need to solidify your idea. A lot of people have ideas, and it took me a while to kind of rein in all these things that I had to this particular product. As a matter of fact, I've gone through a couple of brandings to kind of solidify it over the years. So have an idea, work with someone to help you solidify that idea, rein it in. Look at your financials and have a plan to go along with your idea and how that's going to happen. And all of the adages about being prepared, know what you're doing. When you are not experienced in an area, having qualified, experienced people to help you. Let's say, for instance, you have a great idea, but marketing is not your thing. You need to hire a marketing person to help you with that. If you are not good at handling finances, you need a finance person. So finding people who are experienced in that area. And as I was thinking about this, the university, a college, that's the place to start because you're making relationships and forming friendships while you're in school. So when you say, oh, I need someone for an account, I have someone. This person was in my class, and you can call on that person. I've actually gotten calls, and I've called on people who I've met here at National American University to help me with certain parts of my business as well. So work with the experts. You can't be lazy. You got to get up and do the work. Great ideas can just linger around in your mind or just be on paper. Unless you get up and put yourself on a routine, I am going to the office and get work done. Sometimes when you're in business for yourself and people know that, they will try to sabotage your time. Not intentionally, but they know you have some flexibility. So if you're just meeting all day and you're not working toward your goals, you're going to waste a lot of time, or you're going to spend a lot of nights working, or your business is not going to go anywhere. So you want to surround yourself with people with these qualities who are smart, who are intelligent, who are technically savvy, who are supportive, who are honest, loyal, and trustworthy. Those are the type people you want to surround yourself with. And the last thing is, given all of that, is to enjoy your work, because it's going to require hours, it's going to require some physical stamina, it's going to require some emotional reflection as well. But if you're doing something that you love, I think there's a quote that if you do what you love, you never have to work a day in your life. That is true. When I'm training and facilitating and teaching, that's what I love, and I know that's my strength area. But I also know I have to develop the plan. I have to develop the agenda. I have to create the PowerPoint. I have to make the copies and put the folders together. So all that back work has to be done to get to the part that you love.
All right, thank you very much today. This is the third in the series of our videos where we're giving you a glimpse of the business world from various aspects, from industry professionals that quite frankly, you're never going to learn in a textbook. So this is important to supplement all the education that you're getting at NAU. So Ms. Mitchell, thank you very much.
Thank you.